And you talked about the injury. You were very emotional when you were talking about it. It had a lot to do with your son too, because we know like how you would bond with him over that. How were you able to casually transition, or did it take some time? Because the way that you're talking about, you're like, yeah, I just had to admit the fact that this is the next step. But what was that process like?
Yeah, no, that was a very vulnerable part of my life. It's still struggling with it to this day a little bit. But yeah, like when I got hurt, I remember coming in a couple days later, and I'm like, oh, I've went through all the stages of grief already. Kind of joking around about it, kind of thinking I was serious. And then our head trainer came up to me, and I was just talking to him, and he's like, yeah, you haven't experienced anything yet. He goes, it's gonna come in waves with this emotional dropout and fallout from being hurt and all this. He goes, just make sure whenever you're starting to feel those feelings, and you just talk about it. And I was able to talk to Garrett about that a lot, my wife, people within the organization. So it's that transition, it was unexpected. You don't expect to ever get hurt. It's a reality of what we do in the NFL. Just wouldn't, for me, I would never expect it to happen in a practice. And stuff like that. It's kind of I think that ego, I'd rather go down in battle than a practice type of thing. But, that transition, it was important to, focus my energy on something, positive instead of the negative of me being injured. So it was definitely an emotional couple months, and, it still comes in waves, watching the guys on the sideline from the sideline during this season, you get a little amped up, you get a little angry, get a little sad at times. And it's something that you just got to work through. It's something, having a good circle around you of people that you can trust, be vulnerable, because, you can only hold that stuff in so much before it becomes a poison to you.